Hey friends, what do you believe about miracles? Do you believe them? Do you not? Well, I encourage you to watch this video and see if you have a different perspective. I once had somebody ask me, wait a second, you don't actually believe that Mary was a virgin who birthed Jesus, right? And at the time I just gave my answer and I went along. But if I had more time, I would have asked more questions. You see, we're so used to looking at miracles all around us that I think that we've become completely desensitized to it.
Did you know there are about 100 billion stars in our galaxy alone, and that between just 2 of those stars is about 30 trillion miles? Our Earth is at the exact right distance from the sun so that we don't either burn up or freeze to death. There are around 8.7 million different species of plants and animals on Earth, and only 1.2 million of those have been identified and described. 100% of all species of animals depend on plants because it's either their direct food source or the animals they eat depend on those plants for food. Humans also would not be able to live without these plants because we would have no oxygen to breathe. Speaking of breathing, it gives us life and we do it without even thinking about it. Around 140 million women get pregnant every year, and if you want to see a miracle, look up how conception happens. That in of itself is a miracle. Just 3 months into a pregnancy, an unborn child starts developing fingerprints. Those fingerprints will never change the entire duration of the person's life and are completely unique to that one person, indicating each as a unique miracle. We see disease disappear without a scientific explanation. Natural occurrences bring us joy like a vibrant flower or the laughter of somebody else. We get healing from the sun, and our bodies and how they work are miracles. We are miracles. While our human understanding is desensitized to miracles, they happen every day in a billion ways. It's a perspective shift. I believe if God can create us, tiny little specks, on a giant floating sphere that is estimated to weigh 13,170 billion trillion pounds in the midst of around 2 trillion other whole galaxies. Yes, I do believe God could make Mary, a virgin, birth the Savior of the world. And I'm so glad he did. Psalm 104:25-30 says, "How many are your works, Lord? In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. There's the sea, vast and spacious, teeming with creatures beyond number, living things both large and small. There the ships go to and fro, and Leviathan, which you formed to frolic there. All creatures look to you, to give them their food at the proper time. When you give it to them, they gather it up. When you open your hand, they are satisfied with good things. When you hide your face, they are terrified. When you take away their breath, they die and return to dust. When you send your spirit, they are created, and you renew the face of the ground."
And then lastly, Psalm 19:1. "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands." So friends, I hope that after you take this video into consideration that you might discover that miracles are all around you and they do in fact exist.